birthday, kids. What time is it?
Hey, it's Edson with GeekTime TV. Some exciting news from Marvel Comics, of all places. J. Michael Straczynski returns to Marvel Comics for Captain America. Keith brought this up to me the other day, and I was immediately excited. Pairing up one of the better writers out there with a great character like Steve Rogers, that promises to be a really good series coming up. This is from Yahoo News, but it's been reported on from many sources. Obviously, let's see here. Writer J. Michael Straczynski is returning to Marvel Comics to take on Captain America in an upcoming relaunched ongoing series alongside artist Jesus Saez starting this fall. Straczynski is well known to Marvel fans for his Spider-Man run, which culminated in the controversial story Spider-Man One More Day that ended Peter Parker's marriage to Mary Jane Watson, as well as his run on Thor, which restored the mythos of Asgard to Marvel Comics. Just to comment about his Spider-Man run, it was a really good Spider-Man run. He's one of the people who really got Peter Parker, and he did a really great job with Peter as in terms of juggling his Spider-Man with being married to Mary Jane. It was really great. The ending of it, which is the controversial One More Day, which retcons Spider-Man. Spider-Man's marriage to Mary Jane, erased it. That was not his idea. That came from Marvel editorial, which was horrible. And there's one other storyline in that series, Sins Past, which had Gwen Stacy's twin kids coming from Harry Osborn of all people, which was not something Straczynski has come out and said that was not something he wanted to do. He wanted to make it so that they're Peter's kids, which would have made much more sense. But again, Marvel editorial. So as long as they stay out of it, he should do a really great job with this Captain America series. Now Straczynski is poised to turn his formative eye on Steve Rogers in a story that goes back to Captain America's roots. Here's some artwork here. I really like this image of young Steve Rogers. Decades ago, Steve Rogers changed the world forever. Now powerful and insidious forces are assembling to ensure he never does it again. Reads Marvel's official description of Straczynski and Saez's new Captain America title. Past, present, and future collide as the man out of time reckons with an existential threat determined to set the world on a darker path at any cost. In an interview with IO9, who broke the news, Straczynski laid out his plans to delve into Steve Rogers' life before he became Captain America, in which he'll confront a growing American bund and a real-world organization of American Nazi sympathizers that formed before World War II. So interesting. I believe he's going to just go back and forth between present day Captain America and also delve into Steve Rogers' past before he became Captain America, which is something that I don't think has been I don't think a past writer has really gotten too much into, which is this is very interesting that he does that. Maybe going more into Steve's motivations into wanting to join the army and then eventually becoming Captain America, obviously. But his life before Captain America, it's interesting that he's going to go into this, and it's kind of like a part of Captain America's life that hasn't really gotten too much into. So I'll be looking forward to that. We are going to put young Steve right in the middle of the real-life vortex where, despite terrible odds, he will make a crucial difference at an even more crucial moment, Straczynski explains. For young Peter Parker, the murder of his Uncle Ben was a transformational event, putting him on the path of becoming Spider-Man. This story will be equally transformational, putting his young Steve Rogers on the path of being a hero he eventually becomes. Very interesting. Straczynski's return to Marvel will also include an upcoming 6-issue event story that has yet to be announced. Could this be the much-teased Thanos versus Thor story that's been in the works for some time? Straczynski did contribute to the recent Thanos Death Notes one-shot, so it's not impossible. Captain America #1 goes on sale September 20th with a cover by Saez seen above. So this is really exciting news. I haven't, Steve Rogers, Captain America is one of my favorite superheroes, one of my favorite characters in all comic books, and I haven't picked up a Captain America comic in well over 10 years since Ed Brubaker did his run with the Coming of the Winter Soldier, and ever since then it's been just I haven't wanted to do anything with what Marvel has done with Captain America. But now I'll definitely be checking this out, and I'm hoping it's going to be as good as it sounds. The only concern I really have is again, as I've just talked about, how Marvel editorial interfered with Straczynski's Spider-Man run, which was a great run, but there's a couple of hiccups there because of the Marvel interfering with it, and I hope that they don't interfere with his run on Captain America. That's the only concern I would have. I don't think they will. Straczynski is the type of person that will, before he commits to this type of project, it's an ongoing series. I think he would have talked to him and said, "Look, I really need to be able to write what I want to write about this," and I think he would have gotten that from Marvel. An okay from Marvel before committing to this type of thing. So hoping that they'll just let him do his thing. He's a really good writer, really good character development. And like I said, he did great. He will definitely get to know the characters. If it's a character that's existed for quite a while, he'll definitely not take him out of characterization like he did. He did a great job with Peter Parker. I think he'll do a great job with Steve Rogers. Straczynski is well known for his Babylon 5. He created the Babylon 5 TV series, wrote most of the scripts, but he's also done quite a lot of comic book writing. Other than the Marvel Spider-Man and Thor runs, he's done a lot of original creator-owned original stories. The Dream Police, Sidekick, Rising Stars, Apocalypse Al. I'm sure I'm missing quite a lot of the one I believe he's even said that is his proudest, the one he's most proud of. It's a story called Midnight Nation. So a lot that you can check out from him. And he's got a lot of experience with comic books, so this is not going to be a new medium for him. I believe lately he's been doing work with comic books as well, with the new, relatively new, within the last few years, comic book, a new comic book publisher called AWA, which I believe he helped set up, and he's still doing work over there as well. I haven't read a lot of comics from there yet, but he has been continuing to work over there, and I really didn't have hopes that he would return to Marvel or do any kind of Marvel or DC, but this is great. This is just gonna kind of like, it could be a good starting point of a return to really good stories for Marvel. I hope it is. I hope they start getting more talent like J. Michael Straczynski, and I'm really looking forward to this series. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment, and I'm excited about this. Thank you for watching.
When Captain America throws his mighty shield, all those who chose to oppose his shield must yield. If he's led to a fight and a duel is due, then the red and the white and the blue will come through when Captain America throws his mighty shield.
If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up below. Also, please subscribe to GeekTime TV. It really helps us grow the channel. And make sure you hit that bell icon in order to receive notifications every time we drop new content here. You can also check us out on social media on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at GeekTimeNet. Thanks again for watching. We will see you soon.
Say, kids, what time is that?